Before we define what probability is, let's first understand what sample spaces and events are, as this will help in understanding the definition of probability. Let's say we have a box with some pebbles, and we are conducting an experiment where we randomly draw one pebble from the box. The sample space is defined as set of all possible outcomes of the experiment. Each individual pebble in the box could be considered a potential outcome. In our example, we have 9 possible outcomes. Event is a subset of sample space. The diagram shows two events A and B. We will say A has occurred if we draw one pebble from event A subset. And likewise, we'll say B has occurred if we draw pebble from event B subset. Note that here we are assuming that every pebble has equal chance to be picked up when drawn. This may not be always true. For example, we can have pebbles that are heavier or lighter than other pebbles and might have lesser or higher chance of getting picked up. For now, we are only concerned with equal likely events. We can also create more events from event A and B subset by performing set operations on them. First type of operation is called union operation. It combines two subset or events. In our example, we have A event with 5 pebbles and B event with 4 pebbles. Union of A and B will form a new event that will contain 8 pebbles. Since there is one pebble that is common between A and B, the union operation results in 8 pebbles and not 9. Next operation is the intersect operation. This operation finds the common element between the two events or subset. In our example, the intersection of event A and B would result in one pebble, which is common to both events. Next operation is called complement. This operation represents all the outcomes in the sample space that are not part of event A. In our example, the complement of A would be the pebble that are not part of A subset. And we have couple of laws that are called De Morgan's law. This law states that if you take the union of two events, A and B, and then find the complement, it's the same as finding the complement of each event individually and then finding their intersection. In our example, the union of event A and B is a new event that contains all the pebbles from both event A and B. The complement of this union includes all pebbles that are not in either event A or event B. This law states that if you take the intersection of two events A and B and then find the complement, it's the same as finding the complement of each event individually and then finding their union. In our pebble example, the intersection of event A and B is the event that contains only the pebbles common to both A and B. The complement of this intersection includes all pebbles that are not common to both A and B. To solidify our understanding of set operation, let's consider another example. Let's say we have a deck of 52 cards. In this case, our sample space contains 52 pebbles because there are 52 cards. Now let's consider below events from this sample space. Event A. Card is an ace. In this case, all aces will form the event A. Event B. Card has black suit. All black suit cards will form event B. Event D. Card is a diamond. All diamond cards will form event D. Event H. Card is a heart. All heart shaped cards will form event H. Now let's perform some set operations on these events to create more events. A intersect H. Event that card is ace of heart. When we intersect ace subset with heart subset, we are only left with ace of heart. A intersect B. Event that card is ace of spades and clubs. When we intersect ace subsets with black suits, we are left with two black suit aces. A union with D and H. Even that card is red or an ace. When we union aces subset with diamond and heart subset, we create this highlighted subset. Hopefully with this example, you should be more clear with the set operations and how they can be used to create more events in the sample subspace. In the next lesson, we will create a simple definition of what probability is based on the knowledge we have gained so far. Also, I have attached in the description a web link to the lecture notes. I recommend going over the lecture notes as reading helps in remembering the content even more than just watching the video. Thanks for watching.